Hello, and welcome to My Streaming Bubble, the podcast where I talk about the streamable media I love with the people I tolerate. I am your TV watching and talking host, Jen, and today the very first tolerable returns to the bubble. And we're doing Fosse, Martha Graham, Twyla, Michael Kidd, and our Madonnas, as we both take the stage at the Birdcage. Welcome, Laura. I did not have your name in any of that. I just got lost. Like, hey, it's the very first tolerable. You guys know who that is.
That was awesome.
So the guest is Laura. I apologize. I got more excited about writing that all out. You. Sorry. But
yeah, there's no stage move for Laura, is there?
No, there was. I mean, I could attempt one.
I like where this is going.
And for those that may not know, Laura has cerebral palsy, and I often tease her about her gait.
If I'm not already teasing myself.
Exactly. Like, we used to work together, and remember, there's the one day we both had to get something off the copier, and I didn't even have to look at you, and I was like, I knew that was you based on your gait, and you just started laughing. You're like, no one's ever called it my gait before.
Step drag. Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm already
so
just
like
like
that we're doing a drag movie right now.
Yeah. Oh my God, Laura. Different kind of drag. I am already sweating so fucking much right now. Okay. The giggles. All right. So yes, Laura's back, and we're going to be talking about the Birdcage. So this is your official spoiler warning. If you haven't seen this and you don't want it spoiled, pause the pod, watch the movie, and then come back. Welcome back. So first up is the content warning. So content warnings for homophobia, homophobic slurs, although not really used by like the straights. It's all like the gay characters that use them. Gene Hackman and Diane Wiest's characters say some fairly horrible shit.
Oh, they do. I forgot how horrible it was.
And we'll get into all of that. And then sex with a minor, marrying a minor, and underage drinking. And what IMDb says, a gay cabaret owner and his drag queen companion agree to put up a false straight front so that their son can introduce them to his fiance's right-wing conservative parents. And what I says about this movie, I says, I just love everyone in this, everything about it. But the one character that always kills me is Hank Azaria's character. And I don't wear the shoes because the shoes make me fall down. And then falls down like a scene and a half later. And falls down spectacularly. Like, that is class A fall. I love it. All right. This movie was written by, these are French names. And if you listen to the Heated Rivalry episode, I'm bad with French names. Jean Pierret, Francis Weber or Weber? Did I write that right? I'm sorry.
Sure.
It is written correctly. So Francis Weber and Edouard Molinaro, and it's based off the French film La Cage aux Folles. I am very sorry about everything that just came out of my mouth. All right. This movie was directed by Mike Nichols, and it stars Robin Williams, Nathan Lane, Hank Azaria, Gene Hackman, Diane Wiest, Calissa Flockhart, Dan Futterman, Christine Baranski, and more. It's free on Tubi, Plex, Roku, and Pluto, and is included with Prime and Peacock subscriptions. You can rent or buy on Prime. You can get the DVD free from the library, or you can stream it free through the Canopy app, which is through the library.
It's also free on YouTube.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Nice. I never think to check YouTube. I don't know why, but it's okay. Because it's out there, and it's, because we're recording June 26th, so I'm wondering if it's like extra accessible because it's Pride Month.
Oh, good point.
So
Did not consider that.
there's a bug in here. All right. So, Laura, what are your general thoughts on this movie?
Well, I haven't watched it in a really long time, but this is one of those movies that was on in my house regularly growing up. So when you were going to do a podcast for it, I was like, I got it. Got to do this one. My stepdad just loved this movie. He couldn't resist turning it on. It's like me with The Princess Bride, right? Or Tom Holland's lip sync battle. Well,
yeah. Yep.
But I grew to love this movie. Like, as a kid, I found myself completely annoyed with Nathan Lane's over-the-top character. Just the constant squeals and screams and fake crying. And I was like, oh, it still gets me a little bit. But I was like, oh, yeah, he really does sound like Timon.
It's Timon and the genie.
Pretty much, yeah. Actually, the genie's pretty toned down in this, I think. Except for that Madonna on stage.
Yeah. I always felt Armand was a little, I don't want to say like mean or anything, but definitely like a bit more on the gruff side.
Like, yeah,
kind of
surly. Surly is what I was going with.
To the point and everything, so, yeah. But
also, it's about as like well-groomed I've ever seen Robin Williams in a role.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe Dead Poet Society is up there. I don't know. He definitely did the I care about my appearance as part of the gay community type thing pretty well.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Hank Azaria's character, I want to call him Spartacus, but that's not, like, that's what he called himself at the end.
Agador Spartacus.
Yes.
Yep.
He's hilarious. Just great. I will always crack up over she works hard for the money.
Yeah. Oh, God. And there was, let's see, I found something on the IMDb trivia that while filming the Birdcage, Hank Azaria's good friend Billy Bob Thornton was working on the production of his film Sling Blade. I can't talk. As both characters had distinctive voices and behavior, the two friends used to work on their characters' voices by driving around pretending Agador and Carl Childers were in a buddy cop film together.
Why didn't they make that movie?
I don't know, but if there is any audio of that anywhere, I need to hear it.
Oh man, that would be like staged kind of, but
yeah. But like, oh my God. I can't even like fathom it. It's too bonkers.
I can't either, but it sounds glorious. They missed an opportunity there.
I agree. I have to pause real quick because I realize I have the wrong notebook. I'm so sorry. I'm so prepared.
It's all right. Just like the parents in the Birdcage.
Yes.
This is all part of the plan.
It's all part of the plan. All right. Any other general thoughts on the movie?
I thought with it being a 90s movie, that watching it again in 2026 would make it feel kind of dated, but it really didn't. Mm-hmm. The whole right-wing conservative thing is like, oh yeah, that's right on brand, and trying to hide it from your parents kind of thing, and I'm just like, oh yeah, this still is totally relevant, and that kind of sucks.
Painfully relevant. Yeah, I love this movie. I watched the shit out of this movie when I was younger, well into like my 20s and everything. I even tried watching the original, the French film that this movie was based on.
How was that?
Well, I guess I didn't really like try to watch it. I used to work at a video store and we could play movies. So I like popped it in one day, and just for scene to scene, a lot of similarities, I I didn't pay enough attention to it to be like, it's an exact remake or anything. And they did a great job, but I really should sit down and watch that because I was watching like a bit of like the autoplay trailer thing on IMDb.
Yeah.
And yeah, a lot of very similar scenes, like when Armand, like at the beginning, when Albert's freaking out, not going to go on stage, and Armand goes up to try and calm him down and puts the anklet on.
Yeah.
So those kinds of, a lot of stuff there, but yeah, I fucking love this movie. It is absolutely hilarious. I think it has aged quite well and is sadly still extremely relevant. With the exception that Gene Hackman's character, Kevin Keeley, he might be a super conservative, referring to like Rush Limbaugh or whatever as like too liberal, or Bob Dole is too liberal. But like, he at the very least did the bullshitty thing of like, oh, all of us Dems and Republicans are all mourning this death, and our thoughts with the family. We don't get that now.
You're right, we don't.
So I he's just a little bit better in that sense.
It's sad that was the most like unbelievable part of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but I adore this movie as well. And honestly, it's probably why I like going to my friends' drag shows, because this is why. I think drag is fun. I think it's really cool.
Drag is fun. I mean, like, what better entertainment? You know what I mean? I don't know why people would hate drag shows. They're just so much fun, full of energy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you hate joy. The concept,
right.
Not a person. All right. So I just have to bring up a couple of things real quick. So it's been a while since I've watched this movie, as we have mentioned. And I didn't remember Barbara being under 18. She met this boy at school and he's 20. But in the beginning, her dad's like, you're not even 18 yet. So she's like 17
either. And I was like, what?
And I was like, that was absolutely unnecessary. You could have easily made her 18. Because how is she meeting him at school?
Same age as him?
Yeah.
Like, well, you can be 17 when you start college.
I know.
Like, obviously, you can be even younger if you're a super genius. But like,
I graduated
high school at 17. So
yeah. And then
it's plausible. But I'm like, why the heck are they getting married then? They can't have known each other that long. And also, is she pregnant?
I mean, yeah, it's absolutely plausible that she could be in college and like at 17. But at this point, like, this is very early in the movie. We don't know her. We haven't been given anything to indicate that she is some sort of genius about getting into college at a young age. You know what I mean?
She said to her parents, we've been sleeping together for the past year. Oh, God. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Ew.
And it's so I guess that's like the only thing about this movie where I was just like, wait, hold the fucking phone? What? I've always assumed she was always like 18, 19 years old because he's 20 and they're still really young. And that is still pretty young to get married, But like, that line did not need to exist. You're barely 18. It didn't need to exist.
She can't pass for that young in that movie. No offense to her. She looks very young, but she cannot. She does not look like a child.
Yeah,
And dude does not look 20 either. Like,
yeah, I think the IMDb said she was like 30 at the time of filming.
Yeah. No. Stretching that one a little thin there.
Oh my gosh. So I just had to get that out. And for whatever reason on IMDb in the trivia, it says in the movie, Calissa Flockhart's character Barbara is, quote, not even 19. They say 18 and the closed captioning say 18.
I'm sure you're right. I'm gonna go after this. I'm gonna go turn that on again just for that.
Oh,
I'm sure you're right. But
yeah, I watched that scene right before recording because I was like, I would need to make sure.
But we've been sleeping together for the past year. That means she was definitely not an adult, and he definitely was.
Mm-hmm.
I get the age gap is supposedly minimal, but nah, come on. This was not necessary to tell this story.
Absolutely. So the two absolutely unnecessary lines is you're not even 18 and we've been sexually active for a year.
Yeah.
So I had to get that out because I was like, what in the fuck?
Wow, I totally missed that all the times that I've seen the movie, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, and it's like it happens so early in the movie that it's like when I watch the movie, I'm waiting for like the good stuff, right? When they start, as soon as Armand agrees to like clear out the house and everything, and then the chaos ensues. And we also see how much Albert really loves, or no, how much Armand loves Albert and respects Albert. So I never really paid attention to all of that kind of beginning conversations in the beginning of the movie with her family. And I'm like, okay, now she's telling them and blah, blah, blah. Like, and this is a movie like I've seen so many times and for so long, I don't remember the first time watching it. And if it was straight from the beginning or if I just caught it somewhere middle and then to the end and that's all I cared about. Because I'm like, well, I get it. I get who all these people are to each other.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. Sorry, that one's really, really caught me for a loop here. Because, even in the 90s, we were talking about certain predilections of certain political, I don't know.
And
not even parties. I don't even know what this is anymore.
And just so casual about it.
Ideologies, that's what I'm looking for.
Yes.
And yeah, wow.
He's a senator. Why is she's not even 18. Why? Like,
but this is so telling if you think about it.
Oh yeah,
like the casualness of it, the trad wife thing going on. Like, oh my goodness, there's just so much there. Predicting the future.
Do you need a minute? Are you getting verklempt?
No, I'm good.
Yeah. All right. Enough about them. For now, enough about that topic about her being not about them. Yeah. But I do want to talk about. Well, is there anything you'd like to talk about first? Anything you're just dying to get off your chest?
Senator Keeley is a really bad person.
He is, but you know what I realized? His wife is worse.
I did realize that this time around too.
Very indicative of the dangers of white women.
Yeah, the whole thing.
That hold the patriarchy. Because as soon as they found out Senator Johnson had died and finding ways to like spin this, she automatically is like, no, you know what's going to change things and make things happy? A white wedding, which, okay, white wedding, I understand, a beautiful white, but also.
Entendre. It was.
Yep. But yeah, a big wedding and the way she talks about it and she's like, love and coming together over, scandal and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, there's your cover of Time and People and blah, blah, blah. She is dangerous.
Yeah. And then later in the movie, she accused him of only caring about his career. And I'm like, wait a minute. Pot, kettle?
Yep. She only cares about his career too.
I'm a kept woman and I want to stay that way.
Mm-hmm.
But also her wanting to be like the most liked person. That just makes me feel a little nauseous every time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It does. It's like, oh, really? Are you that insecure?
Yeah.
You're married to a senator? You seem to be holding the same values as him, and you're insecure. Mm-hmm. About what exactly?
About not being liked the best or the most. Ugh. Someone has to like me best.
You do. Look in the mirror. You have to like you best.
And I love Diane Wiest. I've always enjoyed watching her in movies and everything. I've always gotten just like the biggest kick out of it. Doesn't matter what role it is. I just always enjoy seeing her. But rewatching it, it was kind of weird to like kind of hate her, and not because I've never really like hated her character, you know?
She's so good at that passive aggressive tone though. I'm like, are you from the Midwest?
She's got that Midwest the Midwest passive aggression.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It hits like that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. But, Gene Hackman, he really makes me not like him in this movie. Like, in the span of, like, 15 seconds, he says some of the most offensive things.
The most vile things.
Holy shit. Did they just want to get that out really quickly so we can move on from it?
Just to let you know what we're dealing with this character.
Right. He's racist. He's a misogynist.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He doesn't really care about anyone but himself, or so it seems.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
He's obviously a homophobic.
Mm-hmm.
And probably kind of closeted, if we think about it.
Well, he did have that comment about how he told them not to put him in white. So then he was actually feeling a bit insecure of how he was looking as they were sneaking them out of the club.
Right, but also he was infatuated with Albert.
Yeah.
And I think, like, that was the main point of his shock was that, like, he couldn't reconcile his infatuation with everything else he stands for. Mm-hmm. It was very strange.
Yeah. See, and when it comes, and I love Gene Hackman, but when it comes to his character here as Senator Keeley, you're right. He says he's horrible and he says the worst shit possible, but it's almost to the point where it is so bad and it's so outrageous that it's hilarious.
Well, yeah.
And I don't know if it's just because obviously it is the performance and the way, and just Gene Hackman being Gene Hackman, and
well, he's so straight-faced when he does it, and there's no weird like timbre to his voice or anything. No. He just and it's out there. But I'm like, I wonder how many outtakes there were for that. It's like, wow.
I bet a lot. I did see an IMDb as well that the director would have to make Robin Williams and Nathan Lane do one take following the script before kind of allowing them to ad-lib.
Those two would have been like some serious escalation spiral of ad-libbing.
I need to see all the behind the scenes of that. The bloopers.
Where's the director's cut?
No shit. I would just, I'd pee my pants laughing, just plain and simple.
Yep. I'd be right there with you.
Yep. So, but yeah, when he finds out about Senator Johnson and his reactions on the phone, he doesn't care about Johnson. He cares about
his name is Senator Johnson. Sorry, but sorry. They knew what they were doing.
Absolutely. But he's like, he died in bed. Whose bed? Minor? Black?
Yeah, I know. It just kept getting worse. God.
And then I think he did actually refer to black people as the blacks at one point.
I don't think we're supposed to do that.
I shouldn't be laughing, but it's just it's okay in this movie because it's.
Do you know what though? Like, while we have that kind of awfulness going on, we also have another minority group taking ownership of their own slurs.
Yeah.
And we know that's something I take to as well. So this really hit well for me. I'm like, yeah, you own that word. You say it. Yep. Make everyone else uncomfortable. Do it.
And and the usage it very much worked here. So, but it was just kind of funny because I forgot that they used the F slur, but they use it in ownership kind of way.
Yeah, and just for the reference for everyone, the F slur that we're talking about is what the British folks call cigarettes.
Yep, exactly. So it it still kind of threw me off though the first couple times they said it, and I was like, oh, well, okay, that's fine. And then the second I was like,
it's their word.
It's their word. So, but yeah, taking that ownership, making it theirs in this movie.
I liked it. I really did, because, it didn't feel so awful because they were the ones saying it about themselves and about each other, and not in a derogatory or mean way. It was just a descriptor.
It was. But I guess I am curious, in 96 at least, like what that descriptor was supposed to kind of represent, because not Armand, God damn it, all these A names, stop it. Agador, Armand tells Agador, you need to be in a suit. And he's like, and Agador's like, I can't wear a suit. I'll look like an F. And he's like, well, and Armand's like, well, you'll look like an F in a suit. So I'm just wondering, I need to know, I guess if I had like the female equivalent here, I would have a better grasp on it. But right now, I'm not entirely sure what the context is.
Well, like I said, I think they were just describing themselves.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. And maybe it was just a way to like use the word in an empowering way for the gay community, maybe. Yeah.
I think it is empowering when you just get to use words like that.
Yeah.
Within your community.
Yeah.
Because, it takes the negative power away from them and kind of gives it back to you in a positive way. That's why I don't have a problem with referring to myself as disabled or a cripple.
Yeah.
Because I am those things. Like, I'm not using it in a derogatory way. It's just a part of my identity. And I don't consider them dirty words, but contextually, if you use them in a way that's meant to hurt someone, then we have a problem.
Yeah. All right. Well, I was just a little curious about that, and so it's fine. I won't lose any sleep over it.
You bring up a good point, though. Like, gosh, I was only like 10 years old when this movie came out. And so I don't have a good recollection of like how that word was used during that point in my life.
I mean, I believe it was still used as like an insult. Straight people would throw it around and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
But how was it used in the gay community at that point in time? Like, I'd love to know.
Well, okay, so years ago, Robert and I were talking about the word queer. Robert is a guy that we used to work with, gay man, and he's older, and he personally never liked the fact that the word queer is used as, I guess, like an umbrella term for the LGBTQIA community, because back in his day, it was used to hurt and demean and put down. And so when we were talking about it, and this was years ago, and he could have changed his mind by now because we text, but he's not a big texter backer. But so maybe his opinion has changed on that, but that's always stuck with me. And so I do try and use the word queer sparingly, just out of respect for him and how he felt.
That's fair. I didn't really consider that, because, the people that he associate with in the community now, like it's a word they very quickly embrace.
Yeah.
To describe themselves.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't put them neatly in one box or another.
Right. Right. And, and he understood all of that. I think for him, there was still just a lot of like hurt and pain attached to it.
Makes sense.
So I think it's very much like a generational thing, clearly. And I like that it's being used as all encompassing for the community,
Yeah.
in a sense, if we're just being a little bit more broad, but yeah.
Yeah, I like how it's used now. It's almost like it means whatever it means to you on that spectrum. Like it just works that way for anyone.
Yeah. So, but very interesting discussion on vocabulary. Let's talk about the villain of the movie, Val.
I was like, oh God, which one?
You're like, but we've already talked about the Keeleys.
And the Johnson? Okay. But you're right. Val is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as a kid, I kind of got the whole, I want to make a good first impression and didn't really, like, see the subtext here. But, as I got older, I was like, you suck.
Mm-hmm.
You are so embarrassed about your parental situation suddenly because you want to impress these people whom you have no shared values with beyond marriage, I assume, because you want to marry their daughter. And what? Then you're just going to hope that your families never interact in the future? Mm-hmm. Like, what's your plan here, genius?
No fucking plan. Val's a piece of shit.
I love you just the way you are, just not right now.
Yeah.
What? That's
not
bullshit.
Right now. Not under these circumstances and not in front of these people.
Yeah. And I'm like, get off your high horse. Apparently, you're in a full-on sexual relationship with a minor. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, shut up.
Yeah. Oh,
and also, you are not 20. I see that right, and I'm like, you are not 20. No way.
No, for sure not. Now, it just breaks my heart that he would have asked that of his dad. And it breaks my heart, again, that as a parent, you want to do everything you can to make your kid happy within your power. But it does kind of beg the question, like, at what cost? How far are you willing to go? How far? Yeah. And granted, he's not like, it's not like he's giving up a limb, but like to hide who he is worse.
That was incredibly cruel, especially, in the scene where they were first discussing it. And he was talking about how many years it's taken for him to have this level of comfort with himself and his lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's like, you're asking him to give up so much. And it's not right.
And yeah. And the other thing that in that moment when Val first shows up and is telling his dad about wanting to get married and wanting to shove him back into the closet, Val pulls some fucking bullshit of like, because like Armand's like, I would never do that. I would never hide who I was. And I've never done that. And then Val's like, yeah, you did when I was a kid to my teacher. And it's like, dude, you were a kid. And that was your fucking small-minded, bigoted teacher.
Yeah.
Like, that is not the same thing here. Because you're all adults in this situation, except for Barbara. I don't think I'm going to be able to let that go. That really, my note is just all in caps. Hold the phone. She's not even 18.
A minor.
I understood that reference. But, oh my God. Yeah. So Val being like, well, you did it that one time to my teacher to protect me at school and not to like, so I'm not like bullied and shit or targeted. So
why would you protect me now? This will only affect the rest of our lives.
And I'm 20 God. And I'm not 7.
And this was the first time me watching the movie and being like, oh my God, 20 really is a child.
Right? I know.
Like, oh God, I'm old. Oh no.
Yep. Because when you're a kid, you're like, what? 20? You're grown. You know what you're doing.
I can't wait to be 20. I'll be an adult.
Yeah. They lied to us. Being an adult is a fucking scam. And I want my money back.
It doesn't doesn't just magically happen the day you turn 18. It's like some people never reach true adulthood, do they?
Mm-mm.
Like,
It really truly depends how
Val.
much shit life piles on you on how much of an adult you can be.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah. But yeah, so Val's a piece of shit. And then I also felt like he wasn't as grateful as he should have been to his father and to Albert, you know?
Especially Albert.
Yeah. He's like, well,
Like,
just send Albert away. And Armand's response, like, you try sending Albert away. Like, yeah, you go fucking tell him. You do it.
he finally referred to Albert as his mom at the end of the movie. Well,
Mm-hmm.
towards the end of the movie there. And I'm like, about damn time. You're calling this guy Albie, and he's been your parental figure your entire life. It's not like you split time between your mom and your dad's house. These were your parents. Like, come on.
Exactly.
It's Dad and Albert? What?
Yeah.
No, it's Dad and Dad. Dad and Mom, or whatever they want to call each other. I don't care, but doesn't even get the honorific title of a parent.
Right?
It's just like, you are an asshole of a person, and I don't like you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And even when they wanted to try and make him just an uncle, like, you can't have a gay uncle? Like,
Yeah, that didn't make sense to me either.
yeah. Why did everyone have to be straight?
I thought gay uncle was kind of the stereotype. Like, oh yeah, this is your uncle so-and-so. They're just
and his roommate
hanging out with their friends.
and his roommate of 30 years.
Yeah, they just really like living with each other.
Mm-hmm. and their houseman, Agador.
Yeah, or the odd couple, or whatever. But yeah, I also thought Agador got treated quite badly by Armand in the movie. Like,
Mm-hmm.
why won't you let me be on the stage? You have no talent. You suck. Now make me my food.
You're afraid of all this heat of my Guatemalan-ness.
Guatemalan-ness. It's so awesome.
And I'm sorry, but yeah, he was rocking that wig and like the bra or whatever. If it was, I don't know if it was like a bra or a swimsuit top. But when Agador's cleaning the house in the beginning to Gloria Estefan, and he killed it. He fucking nailed that look.
I still like She Works Hard for the Money. Like, just the little noise he makes in between each verse or part of the chorus.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, in that voice he does, I can't do it. It's so nasally. But I don't know. I always get a kick out of him in this movie because, like, he does all those voices on The Simpsons.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you recognize him immediately by his voice, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then, like, I've seen his face in other things and everything. But this is the first time you see him, like, not wearing much. And I'm like, oh my God, it's like they put somebody else's head on this body. To make sense. This does not match up.
Yeah, I know, right? You're just like, oh, well, hello. Oh, man. And then, yes, of course, the whole with Agador, Spartacus, and the dinner scene, and his stew, and just the chaos of all of that. And again, okay, so we went on, we tangented. It's fine. That happens. But Armand does compliment Agador at the beginning of the movie when, after Agador's like, is giving Albert his Pirin tablets. And then Armand's like, what are you giving him? It's like, it's aspirin with the A and the S scratched off. And he's like, you're a genius.
Yeah, that was a genius move.
It was a genius move. I always loved that. I thought that was so clever. And then Albert, okay, so if I see the comment a lot about good thing nobody overreacted in videos where people clearly overreacted and then like maybe made the situation comically worse.
Yes.
Albert is the personification of
that.
Good thing no one overreacted.
Yeah. Wow. Like, it still grates on me a bit. Just the over the topness.
Mm-hmm.
But I also find him endearing in a lot of moments. So
Yeah.
it kind of balances out. All I could think of the first few times I saw this movie was like, how does Robin Williams, because for the life of me I couldn't remember his name as a kid, how does Robin Williams put up with that? Like, we're only seeing a small portion of their lives. If this is like every day, could you imagine the stress?
No shit.
Oh, no, thank you.
Sorry, the fly is buzzing around nearby, and I was going to try and smack it with my sandal.
I see that.
And it's on my lamp right now, so I'm not going to hit that. I'm sorry.
I mean, you could do the good thing nobody overreacted thing.
Oh my God. That would be a disaster.
Exactly.
But yeah, I know what you mean about Albert kind of being all like over the top in a lot of his like exclamations, exclamating and whatnot. And I get it, but he's just so funny and it works so well with that character.
Yeah.
I don't know if I got it.
You do the same thing though when you're concentrating. You stick your tongue out.
I didn't even realize.
Dude, I do it too.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, well. Okay. So sorry for that. I can't concentrate when there are bugs flying around me.
It's okay.
What were we talking about? Albert?
Albert being funny and endearing and it being perfect for the character, which it is.
Yes.
Because, I mean, if you're going to play that archetype, you got to do it properly.
Yeah. And plus being a performer and being on stage, like clearly a theater kid.
Very true to who he is as an actor as well. And for the record, I actually really appreciate a lot of his performances. He just hits that certain pitch when he does the squealy screams that, I can't stand it. It's like nails on a chalkboard. And I'm like, that's really cool that you can just do that on cue. Stop it, though.
I understand. I get what you're saying there. And, and over the years, it's just kind of been more, like you said, like very endearing. And then rewatching it as an adult and just saying that, like, yeah, Albert's outlandish and everything and dramatic, but he's
a very passionate woman.
Very. You're not a woman. But he has so much love. He has so much love for Armand and Val, and he loves, like, he's well liked in their neighborhood. Like, he's just.
Well, he's so much
awesome.
nicer to everyone than Armand is.
That is true. And that's a nice kind of like opposites attract pairing there, I feel like. But like one thing I kind of noted was when Albert finds out that it's Val that came over instead of just some secret lover, which that was weird, playing the son as that was unnecessary as well. So 3 unnecessary things. But then Albert goes into Val's room when he's sleeping and he like picks up the laundry and then he's like washes and he's like folding it the next day. So this very like caring maternal instinct, right? Because we would typically see the mother, the female caregiver go into the room, pick up the laundry, straighten a few things out, and then we have their like Val's actual mother. I can't remember what her name was right now. And she does not have a single maternal instinct.
Catherine,
yes.
Oh my God, I remembered something.
Yeah, especially a name.
Wow.
We're terrible. Everyone, mark your calendars. This is a big moment for us.
But you're right. She has zero maternal instinct. Also, she shamelessly was flirting with Armand there when they met in her office. And Armand did not stop her doing that. Like, did not be respectful of his own relationship and the obvious boundaries there. And I'm just like, this is not necessary either.
All right, so maybe 4 unnecessary-ish things. Definitely 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I always kind of wondered about that, but I guess I always just kind of wrote it off as, obviously they're lifelong friends. They haven't spoken or seen each other in forever. They still very much get along. And, because they were singing a minute ago and like dancing and stuff. So it was just kind
got
of
a little carried away, yeah. But
yeah.
still, I mean,
I guess I saw it as like more innocent just because knowing that like she wasn't going to get anywhere with him and he wasn't going to get anywhere with her. But I totally see the flirting with her like, oh, but I feel like
I'm going to touch it. And she's like going down into his shirt. That's where I was like, okay, too far. It's too far.
That's a fair point. All the way down the shirt. That's a bit much. But yeah, so I always loved that Albert clearly had more of the maternal instinct. And that just goes to show you that maternal instinct is not dependent on a chromosome. You either got it or you don't.
Nor is it dependent on being biologically related to your child.
Exactly. So, but I always love that because then, like, yeah, Albert's out the next morning and he's getting a cake and he's like, to our little piggy from your auntie. So I guess he was like Auntie Albert, or I don't know.
I don't know. I really don't like the way that he just had to like fit into whatever role that Val was comfortable with. It's just, ugh.
Yeah. Well, it's because he's a terrible person.
Yeah.
Clearly, he wants to marry a 17-year-old.
A minor.
And I know it's only like a 3-year age difference. And I know like if this was a college setting or even if they were both still in high school, right?
I know, but
it makes it it gives the illusion of it being more okay, right? But then once one is out of high school and one is still there, like a good year or two.
I mean, at least it's not Jerry Seinfeld dating that one girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but
one
still,
girl.
It's just why? Why?
Why?
Why?
Why?
Somebody needs to answer this. Like, was it just a direct, like, scene for scene with the French movie, and that's just, they just didn't think about it and left it in there, or did they do this on purpose? I want to know.
I don't know. I guess we'll have to watch the French version, at least that first, 10 minutes of it, to see.
Let's write Nathan Lane a letter and be like, hey, what are your thoughts on this?
Let us know. Okay, dokie. Anything else? What else you got?
I like how the movie was bookended with "We Are Family."
Mm-hmm.
It was a nice touch. The people singing it at the beginning were really good.
Yeah.
And then you get Gene Hackman's rendition.
Him out there looking like a golden girl. Like they're gonna drop him off at Shady Pines.
Oh, wouldn't that have been a great cameo?
Yes.
Oh man. Again, missed opportunities, folks.
Damn, you guys, come on. Fucking it all up. We gotta make it right by talking about it and maybe going in the back. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. I apologize. One thing I forgot to mention was the hetero lessons. When the straight lessons. When
they're trying to make him the uncle.
Yeah. Trying to be like, you gotta talk like a man and pinky down and
walk
straight
like
men.
John Wayne. And I'm like, yeah. Wow, John Wayne, if he walked like that, he walked like he was kind of drunk most of the time. Mm-hmm. Was he? But
probably.
Also I'm like, oh God, I kind of walk like that.
You do kind of walk like that.
I'm not a John Wayne fan, guys. I swear.
Oh my God, you do walk like that.
Did John Wayne just have like stealthy palsy? Because it could be a thing.
Maybe that's how he tried to hide it. How he tried to mask it. And he's like, I'm just going to walk and they're going to think I'm cool because I'm wearing boots and spurs.
But I was like, I'm in this scene and I don't like it.
I'm in this scene and I don't like it. Oh my God. Yeah. Why did you have to bring that up now?
I don't know.
I'm not going to be able to unsee that. I'm just going to see your head on Nathan Lane's body. Do you do the arm swing too? I don't remember the arm swing.
I'll try. I'm going to show up to your house in like a 10-gallon hat.
Yes.
John Wayne up to your door.
Yes.
Howdy, ma'am. And then screw out and leave.
But man, those were hilarious, right? And it's Armand pointing out the more feminine things that Albert does. But then we cut a little later, and now Val is telling Armand about his, or maybe it was before, but about how he's a little flamboyant and how he needs to talk less with his hands.
That was in the same scene where they were talking about putting all the stuff away and hiding who he is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is he?
I never thought so. But
I mean, the dress is a little flamboyantly, but it's not that bad.
Not that bad.
I mean, it's Miami.
Exactly.
Right?
It's Florida. So I feel like it's fine. Like, that's just kind of the dress code.
Yeah. I mean, when the senator and his family pulled in and, there's just a bunch of like practically naked people walking down the street. I'm like, and he's worried about flamboyant dress from his dad here? Mm-hmm. Like, if anything, I think he might be a little overdressed.
Yeah. And, and I'm surprised that, Val wasn't like, hey, you should shut down the club for this one night.
Yeah, no.
Right?
You don't do that.
Well, no, you don't do that.
I'm glad he drew that line, at least.
Yeah. But it's I'm surprised that Val wasn't more insistent upon, just ship all the gays right out of South Florida or South Beach. All for Val. He's not worth it.
No.
He makes me so mad. I think I hate him more every time I watch this movie.
I think I agree with you. Especially now that we've realized the age of his bride.
Mm-hmm. His child bride.
Terrible. Anyway, I still love this movie, but...
Okay, so, the worst parts are the parts that haven't aged well, and were still questionable for even then, are all the parts dealing with straight people.
Straight, conservative people.
Mm-hmm. Well, straight people, because I don't consider Val's that conservative, but
maybe he's got
But maybe it's one of those things where he grew up with flamboyant parents living above a club that he's just that pendulum's going to swing the other way. And so now he really wants to impress straight, boring, conservative people.
Yeah, it's got to be something like that. Why would he care so much about their opinion?
I don't know.
It's not like they need their permission to get married. They're... Oh, wait.
Oh.
They do.
All right. But still.
Okay, I see why they did that now. Don't like it.
And there are other ways to get those two families together in a comedic way where we didn't have to break laws.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so all the atrocities are committed by straight people.
Oh, it kind of tracks.
I mean,
sorry.
Right? If that isn't telling, even like by now, especially now in 2026, that straight people pushing their agendas and gay people just wanting to live their lives and be happy and have a show and have their spousal bickerings, and just like straight people do. Albert's like, oh, you're in love with, you have someone else and you don't love me anymore, and you've never noticed how I've yo-yoed my weight. Like, that's all the same shit straight people can go through.
Yeah.
Let them be miserable too. I'm sorry.
No, you have a good point. But is it straight people who are secure in their sexuality, or straight people who are closeted in a way? Because again, I mean, Senator Keeley got very quickly enamored with Albert.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I don't know, man. Something's going off on my radar. I just don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm. And I guess I always looked at it as like Keeley was more drawn to the look of Mother Coleman.
Which, I mean, no offense, but maybe this was part of the costume, but like, you could see the shadow of his mustache. Like, the stubble was there. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, come on, man.
You're better at makeup than that, Albert. Come on.
Well, but I'm also like, okay, how badly do you need those reading glasses of yours?
I'm kidding. Oh, man. I have to admit, I think about those bowls about once every fiscal year. They just kind of randomly pop into my brain. Like, oh, no. Those are definitely boys.
Like
it might have been a while, but those are boys. Like, calm down, Keeley. He was very excited about Keeley.
I know.
So maybe I never really, I guess, clocked any of that, but like, I think you're onto something.
I feel like I am too.
Because it's always the ones that push and project the most that are hiding.
No offense to anyone, but isn't that kind of a Republican stereotype as well?
Yeah.
Like, Republican senators specifically, or congressmen specifically.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I feel like they were intentionally like playing on that stereotype, but like not being overt about it.
Yeah, I could see that.
But, it's funny.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Johnson, like, I'm actually surprised that the young sex worker wasn't a boy at that point. Well,
it's a minor, though.
Still a minor.
That's taking care of the rest of it.
Yeah. All right. What else? I just know that it happens every time I go to edit. I'm just like, oh, I didn't bring this up and I didn't think of this. So I'm just trying to make sure I got everything, but that might be it.
I think so.
But man, I love this fucking movie. And I think, it's got an R rating, which, for the language and stuff, I'm sure.
It's gotta be for that. There isn't like anything else too terrible about it.
No, there's enough F-bombs to give this an R rating. But really, other than that, this movie is fantastic. It's hilarious. It's very sweet. Oh, yeah. Armand giving Albie the palimony papers. Like, that very sweet moment when Albert was going to run away to
a graveyard.
To shitty graveyard and just bring his toothbrush. I loved the way Armand approached that. And he's like, well, my plot is in this really nice, fancy, blah, blah, blah. But if you're going to be over here at Shady Acres, then I have to sell my plot and be buried with you because I just want to be with you. And I love that. I thought that was just the sweetest thing from Armand.
I did too, yeah.
And their whole little interaction there with Albie just being like, oh, but I don't want this. And, like, oh, Armand. And just so sweet. So fucking cute. I love him so much.
It was adorable.
I love him so much. I was just trying to think if like Albert goes by Coleman or if he went by like, because I don't think we ever got his last name.
I
He was just
assumed that
Mother.
he did,
Yeah, he was just Mother Coleman
aka Starina.
Starina. I mean, not that it's relevant or anything, but that just kind of popped into my brain space. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm sure there's more, but I think that's all I can come up with right now. But yeah, I love this movie. Everyone should watch it. Yes, it's rated R, but it's not. It's just for the language. So, like, I could watch this with my kids. I wouldn't feel bad watching this in front of my kids.
I wouldn't either.
No. I mean, yes, one of them's 15, but the other one's 12 and very sensitive. But I don't think he'd care. I think he'd get mad at Val. That would be actually really funny.
Ooh, you should record that.
I should. Because that kid gets mean.
I kind of love that about him now.
I know, right? He's very sweet. He'll bust kneecaps, but only because people are threatening his family in some way, like making his dad work a bunch.
Well, he's also been a very reliable champion for the kids in his class that, are disabled in some way or, need some kind of assistance.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's awesome. Like, when everyone else would choose to be mean to them, he's like their protector. It's cute.
Yeah. I will say that I'm glad that I shared information. We read those books. Like we read the children's book on like the ADA and kids trying to go to school and everything. And he's getting mad. He's like, they just want to go to school. Just let them go to school. I'm like, damn. Someone who doesn't want to go to school, you're very adamant about letting everybody else go to school.
We need kids like him, though. We really do.
Yeah. We did get during that last week of school, they had a little field trip to like a skating rink or something. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, skating rink. And we get a text from his teacher to let us know that he was being very, very sweet and kind and courteous, saying hello to all the employees, like greeting all the employees. And when it was raining, he held his umbrella when the girls were getting off the bus.
Aw. What a sweetheart.
What the fuck? That is... Damn, we did good with that one in some areas.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about mine too.
Word. All right. Well, if that's all the stray bubbles that we have, then we'll go ahead and move on to the Midwest goodbye. And this is the beginning of the end. We've done the whelp, the knee slap, and we're going to stand at the door open, letting the AC out because we were born in a barn. Sorry, weird. First up is the 6 Degrees of Nicolas Cage, and that's where we connect this movie to Nicolas Cage in 6 Steps or Less. Why? Why the fuck not? Laura, how'd you do? Did you remember?
I did.
Yay!
Nathan Lane is an Astro Boy with Nicolas Cage.
Nice.
Easy.
Very good. I went with Robin Williams. This one was actually hard to choose which actor I wanted to go with because I love all of them. Because usually I'll go with like a favorite actor or the actor because of the character that they portrayed or whatever. But this one was very hard to do. I couldn't pick just one, but I did. I did just pick one, and it was Robin Williams because I miss him.
I do too.
And he was in Hook with Bob Haskins, who was in Mermaids with Cher, who was in Moonstruck with Nicolas Cage.
Nice. Oh man, I really want to watch Hook again now.
Oh,
Did you love that movie?
I fucking love that movie.
But it's not very well received critically, and I don't understand why. I love that movie.
I don't know why either,
Rufio.
Rufio. Yeah, I was watching But I'm a Cheerleader, and Dante is in that movie as well, like back in the day, and he's so cutesies. But my husband walks by and he goes, "Is that fucking Rufio?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like,
Yes.
"Rufio," like pumping the arms and everything. And I was like, "And Prince Zuko?" And he's like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like, "He's our boy.
exactly.
He's our boy. We love him." Um,
Bangarang.
But yeah, I don't know why people don't love the movie Hook more.
It's so
I think they're
good.
just miserable and they all need their mommies.
I'm gonna go watch that.
You should. I watched it not that long ago either. And oh God, it's fantastic. Although, one thing that was completely unnecessary, even then, that I absolutely fucking hated was making Tinkerbell like in love with Pan.
You're right. That was unnecessary. Um, I had interpreted it as like Tinkerbell will die if she doesn't get attention.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a paramour type
Thing.
thing. I don't know, but still, she's my least favorite thing in the movie.
Yes, I agree.
Like, I'm like, squash her. Take her pixie dust and squash her.
God. And then when she gets all big, when she becomes human sized and in the princess dress, unnecessary.
Yep. I really felt uncomfortable as a kid in that whole sequence, and I still do.
Mm-hmm. When I watched it with the kids recently, we all agreed that that was weird and unnecessary. But other than that, the movie slaps.
Yeah.
Still to this day. So, all right. Up next is what's been streaming in your bubble. So, what else have you been watching, Laura? And if not watching much, just what else you been up to?
I've just finished watching the latest season of Vox Machina.
Ooh, Meg will be very happy to hear that. We no
I
longer have.
love that so much. Um, Grog was really great this season.
Yeah, we ended up canceling Prime because they pissed off the husband during the holiday season. So,
Yeah, I'm probably trending that way, but I really just want to finish these series, and I
yeah,
hate that.
I know. We're
Like
going to have to.
Invincible
Yep.
and
Yep.
Vox Machina, Mighty Nine. I need those.
Yeah, I understand. Because let's see, we have to. I know The Boys is done, but
It
we still
is.
need to watch this last season because we didn't. But we were going to wait until like hubby's schedule simmers down because he works till like 9 a lot of nights.
Jeez.
So probably wait till this fall and then that way we'll sign up for like the free version or whatever, or just pay for a couple of months and burn through everything.
Yeah, that's probably a good way to go about it.
Yeah. But yeah, Meg will be very happy to hear that. So
Yeah, I love those. I know they changed some things from like the actual Critical Role campaigns to make it, more streamlined for the animated series.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing that they've changed has made me go, "That's wrong. How dare you do that?" It's like these changes make sense.
Yeah.
And it's just thoroughly entertaining.
Yeah, we watched one episode, really liked it. But fucking Jeff Bezos and fucking Amazon Prime.
I know.
So,
It's like, what, you're not rich enough?
right? Fucking asshole.
Ugh.
Dick. Let's see. So I not watching a whole lot of new stuff lately. I'm still very much in a comfort rewatch of horror movies and Sailor Moon, because I'm a well-rounded person. Right now it is summer reading. So at our library we have an adult bingo, and I'm trying to get all my bingo squares so I can get my free book. So I read the book Black Sheep by Rachel Harrison, which
Okay.
was really good. It's about a daughter who left her family, but then is invited back to a wedding, like for a wedding, and then finds out all sorts of family secrets. It was really good. It didn't ruin my life, but I did really enjoy like a lot of the themes about family obligations, stuff like that. And then after that, I read Angel Down by Daniel Kraus. I'm not entirely sure how I ended up putting that one on hold. It's like a historical fiction of World War I with some supernatural elements to it.
Interesting.
It's very well written. And since I do audiobooks, it's not, when I was like reading the description of the book, I guess it's just all one sentence. Like the book is just written and it's kind of read like that, just one continuous thought.
Whoa.
Yeah. And so it's very interesting in that way as well. The narrator for the audiobook does an amazing job, really gets a lot of the kind of urgency and fear and everything in his voice, and does a very, very good job. And then it's one of those where when the twist was revealed, I was like, what? I guess not the twist, but one of the twists was revealed. I was like, what? And I actually rewound to re-listen to make sure I heard that right. And then as the book is coming to an end, I'm trying to like do my chore in, because that's when I do my best audiobook listening. I couldn't move. I just stood there and was like, like,
wow,
jaw on the floor, just kind of stopped to make sure I'm hearing everything right. And I was like, oh my God, this is fantastic. So,
wow. Yeah, I've been doing more audiobooks as well, but I didn't know you could get a free book out of it. That's a good idea.
Well, at our library for summer reading, we do a bingo. So if you read a bingo and turn in your sheet, then the library will order a book of your choice. And then,
oh, that's so neat.
And then we also have like goodie bags, like a little tote bag, filled with cute little like library book themed stuff. So I'm sure Sun Prairie's doing one. And
I'm not sure. They've been remodeling that library for a while.
Oh, that's right.
So like I haven't been going because I don't want to like navigate a construction zone for obvious reasons.
No, I think they were skipping it this year because of the construction.
But I just listened to the novella for the Dresden Files. The most recent one, Outlaw.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. The most recent like novel in the series, 12 Months. I loved listening to that. Like I loved that one so much that I went and bought it just so I could have my own copy, because like it's not the most powerful wizardy like Dresden story, It's not even the most detective-y Dresden story, but it is one of the most accurate depictions of navigating through grief and survivor's guilt that I've ever read. Like,
wow.
It was emotionally just hard hitting, but in a good way. It was almost kind of like therapeutic,
Yeah.
So I just, and this book was not a planned part of the Dresden Files. All of the other books are and have been for quite some time. But the author, Jim Butcher, he just had to get this out. And, narratively it fits because like the preceding book is a gigantic battle and there are huge losses for Dresden personally and generally for the city of Chicago. Like it's, there has to be some recovery from something like that. It'd be weird to just gloss over that.
Yeah.
I, for one, am happy that we got a novel that dealt with that properly. But like some people are not as happy. It's a divisive book in the series. But I've never read anything that spoke so clearly about what it's like to grieve like that and feel guilty for surviving. And, it was fantastic. But then I just like literally a couple of days ago finished the 8th book of Dungeon Crawler Carl, A Parade of Horribles, which is by Matt Dinneman. God, those audiobooks are entertaining.
Are they? We've started carrying some of the books at our library, and I just keep seeing them more and more. So they seem popular. The covers look fun.
Yeah, they are now. But I think this is about as popular as I've seen lit RPG books like ever. But the first book is a little harder it's like to get into, because it's got to set everything up, right?
Yeah.
But like when it really gets going, it's so much more than just like someone playing through a game with life or death stakes. It becomes actually very it's no longer Carl trying to survive the dungeon. Like obviously that's still happening, but it's also the dungeon trying to survive Carl.
Oh, nice.
And there are very overt political themes in these books, and they are weirdly appropriate for today. And I think that's why the popularity is going up of these. But I had gotten into them because I had just read the Dresden series, and someone recommended, oh, well, you should try this then. Especially if you like the audiobooks, because you're going to love this. Is one guy, and he does all the voices, and oh my God, they're amazing.
Nice.
But I just finished this book, and it's great because, like, I'll be out riding around on my trike, right, listening to an audiobook, and I will just burst out laughing. And from an observer's point of view, this disabled woman riding a trike around.
They're like, oh, she's got the mental ones too, huh?
Especially since, like, my earbuds are clip-on, so they're not, like, the most obvious things, because I can't wear this headset and then, like, put a helmet on, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's gonna look really funny.
And I'm sorry, but also with the helmet on, too. Like, I know it's for the safety of riding the trike, but...
Look, I can get that trike up to almost 20 miles per hour, so it's...
That a girl.
It's not the typical three-wheeled trike, like, from The Shining, you know? Like...
But that would be so much funnier.
It would. It's a tadpole trike, but still, I'm riding this trike around, laughing my head off, and nobody knows why.
You know, chances are people have their own earbuds in and don't care at this point.
I don't care if they care or not, honestly. I'm just like, oh yeah, that would look really weird. It's like, I'm going to put myself in someone else's shoes for a second. That's funny. Okay, keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, if you were to like zip past me doing that, I'd chuckle and been like, she's having a great time. Good for her.
Yeah.
Oh, and now the book that I am currently reading, because I kept seeing this one pop up like on Book Talk for like horror book recommendations as like traumatizing, fucked up. I guess it's got like body horror and everything.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It came out earlier this year. It's written by Saratoga Schaefer. They also wrote the Serial Killer Support Group, which I already have on hold and I've been waiting like forever. But this one popped up, and the only place that I could actually listen to it is through Spotify with the audiobooks.
Oh, really? Oh.
So, and I asked my coworker, and she's like, "Well, it's a new book. You know, it looks to be like an independent, like an indie publisher. So, not sure if that'll happen for libraries, but." I lucked out and I found it on Spotify, so I've been listening to that. It's called Trade Wife, a novel, and it's about this woman and she's living the trade wife life, trying to be like the influencer type as well, taking all like the perfectly framed, filtered photos. But she's just not able to reach that next level because she doesn't have a baby. So she's been trying to, her and her husband, well, she's been trying to get pregnant with her husband. He seems to be pulling away more and more and just kind of a general piece of shit because that's the kind of woman he likes is the trade wife.
Dream.
Actually, his friend just said that, I think, in the audiobook.
Oh my God, you.
Yeah.
I meant it facetiously.
So she wants to have a baby and she, I guess, makes a deal with a demon. I haven't quite gotten to that point yet. And I definitely have not gotten to the body horror part yet. So we'll see how much I regret this in a couple of days.
With the deal with the demon, It's coming.
It's
boy.
coming. I know. And it's shown itself to her now for sure. And yeah. But
All right.
I guess it's really
That's a
good.
thing.
Yeah. So I'm going to try and fill my book bingo with different subgenres of horror. Like one of the squares is Western. And I'm like, I'm not going to read a fucking Western. But I was like, unless there's a horror Western. And I found
There
one.
probably is.
And there was one written by Josh Mailerman, who also wrote Bird Box, Incidents Around the House. And that one fucked me up. Bird Box pissed me off. And he wrote another book, Daphne, which was really, really good. I've also seen it come up on one book talk page as one that really scared the shit out of this TikToker. I thought it was really good, but it didn't have that impact on me. And that's fine. But so he's an author I trust. So I'm just kind of like, yay, I'm going to read a Western horror. That's going to be fun, I think.
You like it.
Yeah, it'll probably be sufficiently fucked up. That's all that matters. So
I'm not sure what to read next. I'm kind of...
Oh, I hate that.
I just don't know what direction I want to go in right now.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
I'm sure you will. I have faith in you. But, well, while Laura figures out what she's going to read next, we'll just go ahead and say goodbye. And thank you all so much for listening. Laura, would you like to say goodbye to the lovely bubblies?
Bye.
Bye. And just make sure, everyone, that you are following this podcast on your preferred socials. You can just Google My Streaming Bubble and I will pop on up there for you. And then make sure that you are listening and liking. Well, you're listening, but liking and sharing the podcast from your preferred podcast player. And then do all those same things for the monthly podcast that I co-host with Aaron from It's a Fandom Thing called Twin It to Win It. And that's where we test our twinningness by trying to guess how the other feels about different horror movies. So we just put out an episode not that long ago of the movie Oculus, starring Karen Gillan, aka Amelia Pond. Ooh, but that's going to do it for us. So thank you so much, Laura, for joining me today. Thank you, everyone, for listening, and keep streaming. Goodbye.
Bye.
If you're enjoying this podcast, be sure to let me know by rating and reviewing on a podcast player near you, and by sharing your favorite episodes with your friends, family, and mail carrier. Then be sure to follow me on all your favorite socials like Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and Blue Sky. Just search My Streaming Bubble and I should pop on up there for ya. If you have suggestions on what I should stream in my bubble next, or you want to be tolerated, send an email to mystreamingbubble@gmail.com. Looking for merch? Stop by my Redbubble store where you can find and buy My Streaming Bubble stickers, hats, shirts, and more. You can also head over to buymeacoffee.com and, well, buy me a coffee. Need more podcast me in your life? Then be sure to check out my other podcast, Twin It to Win It. That's a monthly podcast that I co-host with my podcast brain twin, Aaron from It's a Fandom Thing, where we test our twinningness by trying to guess if we both feel the same way about different horror movies. You can find and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and Blue Sky. And most importantly, you can listen, rate, review, and share from most podcast players. Thank you for your support, and keep streaming. Goodbye.